Collective call It's Time for Us to Reclaim Juneteenth. During the late 1960s, when the African masses within the U.S. burned more than 300 cities in protest against this racist backward society, the National Guard, the police, and the mass media were helpless against this onslaught of righteous African rage. The ruling class responded to this swiftly as a means of preventing that kind of organized resistance from ever rising again. It became incredibly important to turn over the assignment of controlling the rage of our people to a class of African people whose primary interest is in preserving and protecting the capitalist system. This response came in the form of programs known as affirmative action. By the 1980s, affirmative action had created an African elite that expanded to the point where Africans, for the first time in the history of this country, had a significantly sized middle class. The role of this new class would be to create a new segment of our people who personally benefited from the capitalist system and therefore saw their role as being the buffer to protect that system from us. It's within this environment that the co-opting of African and political, cultural institutions like Juneteenth
By the way, ladies and
gradually taken place.
these are two events that I'm
The elevation of the African elite has transformed
and
our
right here in
understanding of
Albuquerque
our
at
struggle
Roosevelt Park is
from its
one of
correct
them.
standpoint
So I'm
of
going
being
to
a
another
movement
Juneteenth event
aimed at
tomorrow. I'm also
completely
going to live
overturning
stream
the
the event as
capitalist
well.
system that
So be prepared
perpetuates
for
our
that.
oppression to optics that define our struggle simply as our individual advancement within that same capitalist system. This contradiction explains why a multitude of multinational corporations, many of whom got their start from their investment in money acquired from the slave trade, can now co-sponsor Juneteenth commemorations all over this country. That's why we see the very same Wells Fargo and JP Morgan Chase, who used money sloped in the blood of our ancestors to build their financial empires, now attempting to convince us that they care about investing in our people. That's why the police are seen at Juneteenth commemorations all over this country, co-sponsoring, tabling, and recruiting our youth. Not at this one. The very same police who developed as an institution by serving the violent slave catchers who terrorized our people into turning around and heading back to the oppressive plantation industries in the southern U.S. All of this is part of a new strategy to fool us into believing that the institutions that have maintained themselves based upon exploiting ourselves and our land, Africa, are interested in respecting our culture and our experiences within this society. We must never forget that the only reason Juneteenth has become a household name in this country is because of the mass protests that took place in 2020. Like I said, Juneteenth is a federal holiday because of us. As has historically been the case, our mass movements for justice result in concessions from the capitalist system, but these concessions never force the system to move 1 inch in our favor. We can never forget that Juneteenth started like all of our institutions, as militant expressions of our desire to be free. Up through the 1970s, observations of Juneteenth were always led by our communities, just like this one. There were no corporate sponsors anywhere to be found, and the messages were expressions of our need to get organized.
If you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my live. I'm at Roosevelt Park in Albuquerque, New Mexico, on the first two events that's going on here on Juneteenth weekend. So welcome.
There will be no expressions for freedom, no demands for an end to our continued oppression, just empty declarations that we vote or start a business or become invested in financial literacy. But if you desire to honor our ancestors whom Juneteenth should be centered around,
it is stormy here in Albuquerque. It's raining here. But I'm glad you're here, y'all.
Of our potential to advance on an individual basis within an oppressive system, it can only be an acknowledgement of the struggle of our ancestors who inspire us to continue to struggle without the slightest compromise. We will never have that spirit as long as Chase Bank is underwriting Juneteenth. Let's reclaim Juneteenth by joining organizations fighting for our people. We can also use those platforms to organize legitimate Juneteenth commemorations just like this one, that will bring Juneteenth back to the days when it carried the revolutionary spirit that we need today.
Make sure you share this live stream and like this live stream, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a statement released by the Hood Communist Collective talking about the need for us to reclaim Juneteenth.
Let me get back on the 10. Hold on, guys.
Corporate co-optation of this holiday. That Walmart ice cream was just a warning shot, y'all. That red, black, and green Apple Watch was just a warning shot, y'all. They are coming for our holiday. They are going to attempt to take it from us. They're going to attempt to make it part of the system oppressing us. And so we, as people who believe in justice, we as revolutionaries, revolutionary African people, revolutionary working class people, must reclaim Juneteenth as our own, must reclaim Juneteenth as part of the struggle for the liberation of our people. Because we are not free, not here, not in Africa, no matter where we exist in the world, we are still being oppressed by this system. That means that Juneteenth has to be about our resistance to that oppression. Do y'all agree?
Yes.
So thank y'all so much. We're going to play some more tunes, and then next up, we're going to have some words from Celinda.
I want to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome you guys right here on the Juneteenth Festival at Roosevelt Park here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It is raining cats and dogs over here, y'all. But these are one of the events that I'll be attending. I'm going to another event downtown Albuquerque tomorrow. But I heard in the weather zone it's not going to look good for us. But this is going to be an exciting event. Of course, Roosevelt Park is like on the other side of Albuquerque, so it is raining, as you can see, but we're hanging in here. So I'm very excited about all of this, y'all. So we have a few people here, but we hope we're going to be more people coming out, but due to the rain and storm, I don't know if there's going to be more and more people coming out. So, again, y'all, we're having a good time, everyone, and again, like I said, there's a few people here. They're eating, but there's going to be more speeches coming out as well. But, yeah, this is going to be a few of the Juneteenth events that I'm going to attend. Like I said, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be in downtown. Hey, Wise. Hey, Information Man. All you guys, welcome to my live. Appreciate the love and support here in the state of New Mexico. So right now it's lightning now, so I gotta be careful. But yeah, right now I'm walking through Roosevelt Park. As you can see, there's a lot of information there. It is storming. It's expected to be storming, unfortunately, the rest of the week. Yes, the rest of this week. Can you figure? New Mexico have a lot of rain, but it's hardly rain here. It's normally, when it comes to rain in New Mexico, it lasts about an hour or less than an hour. But I've been told that on the weather, there's going to be the weather's going to be really bad this week for tomorrow through all of next week. Hopefully, it won't damper this event. So, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, you see tents right here. One of the tents is where they have free food and everything. They serving food for everyone here. It's a nice gentleman is offering me a watermelon. He was really a cool guy. So, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning into my live in this raining Albuquerque, New Mexico on one of the Juneteenths right here in Roosevelt Park. Now, if you live in New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, if you know in Albuquerque, if you know where Roosevelt Park is, please come out. And I know it's raining outside. I know you're taking a risk here, but please come out because we need the support of our people here. So I'm looking at the chat. Jerome Davis, welcome. Info, welcome. Wise, welcome. So yeah, this is going to be an amazing event. As you can see, it's thundering and lightning right now. But as you can see, kids are enjoying themselves here. We're still here, even though it's pouring down raining. So basically, we're gonna be waiting for more people to come in, y'all. We're gonna basically try this because there's gonna be more speeches to come. even though it's raining out here. So, like I said, this is what's going on in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Once the person comes with another speech, I will do another live. But yeah, Wise, do you hear the thunder? This is what it is. And you know, Albuquerque's normally, oh my goodness, it's starting to rain more. So let me get back under the tent real quick. Hold on, y'all. We're going. This is basically, we're gonna go under this tent real quick because it's raining real hard. Okay, guys. Yeah, okay. I'm under this tent now. It is raining out here. I'm telling you, it's raining out here. But if you in Albuquerque, New Mexico, if you live in the Albuquerque, New Mexico area, please come out here on Roosevelt Park on the Juneteenth event here. It is really lit out here. Yes, it's really lit. So
go get that food, man.
Huh?
Go get some of that food, man. Let them know
I'm gonna get some food in a few minutes.
Go taste
Hold on.
What kind of food we got, man.
For real.
What that food tasting like, man. Let them know that food's smacking out.
Yo. I feel you. Alright, y'all. Like I said before, no, I'm not gonna get struck by lightning, Wise. I'm not gonna do that. I almost did yesterday. It was crazy yesterday. It was worse than it is now. But yesterday is gonna be really. It's gonna be.
Welcome
really
back,
bad.
y'all.
Here we go.
Slight change of the agenda. Celinda will be speaking, but first up, we would like to present none other than Barbara Jordan, who is a founder of Press New Mexico.
Hold on, y'all.
Who would like to share with y'all about her work in the community.